and welcome back. So back in the shed, but not a hardtail day today, unfortunately, but also fortunately, my mate Stu, we're going to work on his XJ project. So just to recap, this is not really a project I'm going to film in meticulous detail. It's just going to be kind of little snippets here and there, because I'm lending a hand, but it's not really my whole project. And to be quite honest, I mean, I've got friends, GT's Garage, in terms of stuff that on XJs and like how-tos and, you know, the proper in-depth kind of knowledge stuff, go there. That's far better. This is just really me just giving a mate a hand, using the shed to kind of get him back on two wheels again. I used to have the Harley Nightster 1200, and there's a few videos back, I think, probably a while ago, where he chopped in his Triumph Speed 4 for it, and we went up and got it. He's since sold that, didn't have a bike for a little while, and then decided he just fancied picking up a dirt cheap hack, anything, just to have a bit of fun with, something he doesn't have to be too precious with. But he can kind of, you know, you don't feel too bad taking an angle grinder too, or just chopping and being a bit more extreme with it, you know. So yeah, this, you know, a couple £100 for the Diversion, I think it was, we picked up a while back. So yeah, enough fluffing. I'll give you a little look around, and yeah, we're going to try and get the engine in today.
So this is it, the big day. Let's hope we don't scratch anything or break anything. We got the frame done, so I've put the races in. Bottom yoke's got the bearing pressed on now, I've done that. Engine's still in the frame at the moment. Hopefully it'd be nice if we can get that in, get the swing arm on. We've got the shock up there ready to go on. Forks got new seals, fresh oil, they're all back together. Discs are on here on the new tyres. Sprockets on, although I didn't have any, the sprocket nuts were fucking chewed and rusty and skank, so we binned them. I thought I had spare sprocket nuts, but I've just got standard M10, I think they're 1.25 fine sort of thread. So these are just like regular nuts, so I'll put them on for now, see if we can find some proper sort of shouldered sprocket nuts or locking nuts on it. But yeah, let's get stuck in, see if we can get a rolling chassis together before the end of the day.
Cool, right, my mate's just left. We didn't really film putting the engine in. As I said, we're kind of cramped up in here, limited on space. We just wanted to crack on because time was a bit precious, so it takes a while filming stuff. But as you can see, the engine is in, swing arm, shock, kind of all got together. I'll bring you in, but actually went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, so we pretty much took the engine off the stand, laid it down on its side. I forget which way in you go with these. I think they say engine out the right side. Let's get my bearings, left side, right side. So yeah, whichever way it was. So yeah, basically just the engine. I've got the old mats down on the floor, a couple of towels. We just laid that on, took the engine frame off, and then kind of wrapped it in sort of sheets and just the areas, and then just lowered the frame over the top whilst it was all on its side, and it just kind of dropped in perfectly. Amazingly, couldn't have gone easier. They can be a bit of a pain, these, but yeah, absolutely fine. Everything lined up, got all the bolts in. On the subject of the bolts, it's probably a bit dark down here, but we're gonna switch out some of these. We've put some temporary bolts in because some of these are just so manked up, it's even not worth, you know, the heads have been rounded off, and so we're just going to put fresh bolts in. So they haven't arrived yet, so we've just put some temporary ones in for the moment, just to hold them in. and yeah, pretty much same sort of thing on the rear shock. So that's not the correct bolt, that's too small, it's a M12 in there. That's a Triumph America engine bolt, which actually kind of fits pretty much perfectly. Probably want a few more threads on that side, but it's just too long as well to get in past here, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, the stuff's there, and that's pretty easy just to switch the bolts around at a later date. So yeah, pretty happy. But I've still kind of got the afternoon to myself, so I might have a play around, see if we can get some wheels and stuff on as well, just to get this thing sort of rolling a little bit, literally rolling. I've got a few bits on, got the front end on, I've done the head race bearings and set them now. There's a few things. I'm just loving this front tyre, that just looks brutal, absolutely brutal. But as I was saying, we need a few more extra bolts. There's like some pinch bolts there, some fork bolts here. I had in my spares replacements there. I need to get some more for the handlebars. I mean, we've got the bolts, but they're really shitty, cruddy. A lot of them have been rounded off, so we're just replacing with nice, fresh, new ones. Makes a nice difference. So that's there. Obviously, like the thing I said before, need to get the different bolts in there. But yeah, she's all pretty much together. In a rolling chassis kind of a way. So yeah, Stu won't have seen it complete at the moment. I got cracked on a little bit after he left, but yeah, there we go. So as I said, I'm not showing everything step by step because I mean, Matt from the workshop is doing I think he's doing some XJ600 stuff, I think. GT's Garage has done an extensive amount of videos on the XJ, so it's just, you know, those guys will say it far better. So, and this, as I said, this isn't really my project. This is a cheap couple of £100 bike. This is rattle can spray paint. You know, this is very much budget shed built sort of thing. We're just bodging, we're really not spending an awful lot of money on it at all. Well, I'm not spending any money on it actually, but you know, we're keeping it very, very much low cost. But there we go. Just thought it'd be nice to give you a bit of a video and of an update on that in between hardtail stuff. So
there we go. That's about as far as I'm going with it today. Calling it a night, and yeah, it's really nice to see it all together. It's pretty good. I don't know at what point we decide to move it over to Stu. Stu's got his little shed at his place where he might end up taking it to finish off bits, but we'll see how it goes. I'll certainly keep it updated with the videos just for if anyone's interested. But yeah, it's really nice to kind of just be yeah, I do like that mentality of just, you know, use what you've got, chop things up. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it, really? But thanks for watching. Be back with some hardtail stuff next week, and take it easy.